Hey there, hi there, how you doing? It's your favorite pint size, fun size, travel size therapist, actual doctor of clinical psychology, and a girl who 202 till we die. This is Dr. Vidid, also known as Dr. Ashley Elliott. I'm here for you. So I grew up in Washington, DC in the 90s. I'm an 80s baby, and during the time I grew up during the crack epidemic. I grew up when there was a lot of racial tension and violence and riots in the 90s. And I remember my family going through things and also dealing with their own mental health issues and substance abuse issues. And I experienced trauma. And my mother told me she was taking me to talk to someone. And that someone was a psychologist. And I went to the first psychologist, and he was horrible. Terrible. He tried to get me to lie about my experiences and didn't really believe the trauma that I went through. And then I went to another woman. To this day, I swear that baby don't like children, and she don't like black children. And I left the room and I was in tears. And I told my mom, if other kids feel like this, we have to help them. So at 4 years old, I decided that I wanted to help people and help them be comfortable talking about what happened to them. And at 7 years old, I learned that was a clinical psychologist. At 11, I picked my schools. And that's how I started my wellness journey. So I'm a black, queer, cisgender woman, and there's a lot of stigma, there's a lot of taboo, and my mission is to empower, encourage, and enlighten and spread the message of mental health and wellness. Make it be a normal conversation. It's more than pills and diagnoses. It's a lifestyle, it's boundaries, it's breaking generational curses. And I'm here to use my clinical skills and my social media skills and just my interpersonal skills to build people in whatever way I can. I think the biggest misconception about clinicians, therapists, psychologists, psychiatrists is that we have it all together. We are figuring our stuff out just like you guys are figuring your problems out, dealing with your own issues, your own diagnoses. I have a anxiety disorder, I have major depressive disorder, and I have PTSD. So I'm not perfect. I've just taken a great deal of time of my life to help people to hone my craft and to study. So we are not perfect. We are our own experts, but we need our own therapists, and we need our own mental health and wellness check-ins too. Personally, my wellness looks like remembering that I am not my labor and taking time out for me when I need to. If that's, I gotta take a mental health day. If that's every Monday, remembering that at 11 o'clock, I meet with my own therapist, taking time out to just be with my kids, grounding myself, taking my medications, exercising, watching what I'm eating, but that's a struggle. Making time to connect with friends, because socialization is what makes me happy and gets my dopamine and my serotonin pumping. But also remembering that my best changes from day to day. So my best on Monday and my best on Tuesday may look different, and that's okay. And that helps me get my mental health in check, because it reminds me that I'm not perfect, and it reminds me that I have room to grow.